This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Hot Toys Deadpool from Deadpool 2. Now, taking a look at the front, we can see an image of Deadpool from the movie, and in the background, a red and black burst with Deadpool's name across the top, and we can see that this is a 1/6 scale action figure. Turning the box around, we can see more of that red and black burst, with an embossed image of the X-Men logo, and at the bottom, a bunch of write-ups for the different people responsible for this awesome action figure. Removing the lid, we can see that the figure is showcased in a window box packaging, surrounded by his multiple accessories and the Deadpool logo on the bottom right. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here's Deadpool out of the box. And man, this is one badass action figure, and I am super proud to add this to the collection. As a giant Deadpool fan, this is one piece that I just had to own. He is gorgeous and definitely a work of art. If you're a Deadpool fan like me, this is one hot toy to get. But before we take a closer look at the figure, let's take a look at his accessories. So Deadpool does come with a ton of accessories. Starting off, we get his high heels, 5 sets of interchangeable eyes, and 6 sets of interchangeable hands. Next up, we do get 2 katanas, a sheath for holstering his katanas, a knife, 2 pistols, his collar, 2 daggers, and his stuffed unicorn. And lastly, we also get the standard Hot Toy stand with an image of Deadpool printed atop. We also get a flex arm and a clip for holstering Deadpool. We also get his X-Men trainee jersey. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Deadpool. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Deadpool. Now this is an incredible figure. I absolutely love this. So I just want to get a closer look at all the aesthetics here. So that head sculpt is fantastic. I love that so much. You can even see like the texturing of the actual material in the sculpt there, which I think turned out really, really good. You could really see like even his jawline and even like the sculpting of the ears underneath the mask, which I think looks fantastic. Just a really good job with all of this, man. Got that nice little shoulder pad with the strap right there. All this work looks so good. The stitching and the lining just looks so awesome, man. Look at that. I love the belt buckle with that nice polished metallic red paint there. The pouches look really, really good. I like how the pouches actually have like sponges in there so that that material actually holds the shape. I think that's really cool and really creative. It's really, really nice. Gloves and hands look really good. Man, this looks so nice. I love this right here. You gotta even see inside the palm there, all that texture and whatnot. Just looks really good, man. I love this like leather or almost like a leathery rubber type of material that they use for like certain sections of the figure. Just looks really, really nice. All this looks beautiful, man. The sculpts right there of the holsters, those look really nice. I love how they even almost made it look like that carbon fiber material, which looks pretty cool. Like that just looks really awesome, man. Get this side too. Man, that looks really good. I love this. Oh my god. The painted silver on the studs, and got the little harness right there for the leg. And straps and more pouches again with like the sponges inside there, which I think is really, really cool. All the lining and all that. This looks, oh my god, this looks so freaking good, man. Nice dark metallic red for the kind of like his shin guards and whatnot. All the dents and the scratches all look really good. The boots look really nice. Even like dirt on the bottom of the feet. The tread look really freaking good. See over here to the back, that looks really nice. I love the like nylon that they use for the straps and all that. Got a nice knife holster in there. That's really cool, and the knife is actually removable, so that's always appreciated. Just really looks really good. Deadpool booty right there. Oh, looks nice. The holster for the katanas is really cool too. Very, very well done. I like this is actually held on by a magnet. You can see that just holds onto there like so, and it holds on there pretty good. So the back of the cowl looks awesome. Again, the little wrinkles and folds. Oh, that looks so good. I love the little Deadpool cowl tail right there. That looks really, really nice. But man, just such a good looking figure. I'm really excited that I have this in my collection. This is definitely going to be one of my favorite Deadpools in my entire collection. That's just so nice, and I freaking love the Deadpool 2 movie. So definitely had to have this one in the collection. Just a gorgeous piece. So we're going to check out some of his accessories now. So starting off, we do got this killer stand right here, which, you know, pretty basic for Hot Toys. I love that they come with these nice stands. It says Deadpool right there. Then have the Deadpool 2 emblem right there with an image from the movie. This looks like one of the movie posters right there printed on the top. That's really, really nice. But I love that we get this flex arm like that with the little cradle on there and a nice clip with like the rubber inlining inside the actual clip, so it doesn't really hurt or, you know, snag on the actual material and soft goods of the figure. So that's really nice, and definitely gonna have to use that because he's a little tricky to stand. So something like this really does help out a lot. So we also do get this nice cardboard like backdrop piece, which is really, really nice. It's all just cardboard, and you kind of have to put it together with the legs and whatnot. And you can see that actually has like little types of shells that you insert on there. Those are just made of cardboard too. And then once you put it all together, you have this really nice display where you can put like his high heels and his swords and his guns and even his little unicorn dude up there. I think that's really cool, and that just really adds a lot to the display. So that's actually really, really nice to have, and I'm really glad that it came with that. So next up, we do have a good amount of interchangeable hands. So starting off, we do get a pair of closed-fisted hands. Those are the ones that come packaged in the box. We also do get a set of gripping hands. Those are more for holding things like his katanas, and they do hold very, very well. We do also get a set of open palm hands for more stylized posing and jazz hands and things for cradling like his unicorn, things like that. Works out very, very nice. We also do get a set of trigger finger hands for holding his pistols. Then we do get two types of finger pointed hands, which is really, really nice. Then we do get two other hands, which is one has more of a thumbs up, which works out very good, and another one that I'm going to call his A-OK hand, which I think is a lot of fun. Okay, so we do also get a ton of interchangeable eyes. Now, for the most part, they're really just different versions of squinted and not so squinted and wide open and whatnot. But what you're gonna have to do is I got a little screwdriver, a little mini tool right here, and I kind of had to like dig into the seams to pull that off, and it's just held on by a magnet like that. Then you could take a different one of the eyes and put that on there like so, and then you have a different type of look. Now you can mix and match the eyes if you want, or two of the same, two different ones like that, whatever you really want to do. But it is pretty cool that we have so many options for the different eyes. I just think, again, just a really cool addition, and just really shows how much Sideshow and Hot Toys really cares about their figures and how much effort they put in. So I think that's pretty awesome. Okay, so we also get the X-Men trainee jersey, which I think is fantastic. I love this from the movie. This is just really, really nicely done. Nice yellow fabric. It even kind of looks like it has that like jersey type of fabric feel to it, which is really nice. It got the big X on there, and on the back it does say trainee. I think that's really freaking cool. And it just opens up like this, little Velcro on the side and on the sleeve right there. And it fits around pretty easily for the most part. It's a little snug around the head, but you can pop the head off and it goes on pretty good. And when you actually get it on, I actually think it looks really, really nice. So that is just a fun accessory. Now, as far as his weapons go, we'll start off with the katanas right here. His swords look really, really nice. Again, I love that holster like that. Again, there's just a magnet there that holds on the back, and you can pull these out like that. And these are just really nicely done. Just very cool looking katanas, man. I love that a lot. And the handles look really, really good. If I can get my camera to focus on that a bit, right there, that looks really nice. and those just look really cool. What's really awesome is that these are actually made of a die cast metal. So these are technically mini swords that you can actually stab someone with. So yeah, just be very careful of that. They're not really sharp. The edges is pretty dull, but since these are die cast metal, you could really hurt yourself or someone else. So just be very, very careful. And I guess you could technically use these as something like a letter opener, which is really, really nice. And he does hold it in that one gripping hand for the sword, so you can get that in there like that. So let me just get that in there. And I love how the hands are kind of like a little rubbery more type of plastic, so you can wrap it around there, and I think that works out really cool. Just love that a ton. He also does have pistols. We got two pistols, two of the same pistols. Those are really nice too, and we can just take a look at that. It looks really, really good. The sculpting on that is beautiful. A nice gunmetal, just looks really, really cool. What's nice is that you can actually cock that back. I think that's pretty awesome. Cock that forward, and I just totally threw that. So again, you can cock it forward and back like that. I think it's really, really cool. And you can, I believe, pull the clip out, or the cartridge, whatever you want to call it, and you actually see the bullet in there. That's actually really cool too. So that works out really nice. And you can get that other trigger finger hand to get it in there. Again, really happy that the hands are that more rubbery type of material, and that works out good. So just a very cool addition to that as well. We also do get that knife that's in his boot. That looks really cool too. A little double-edged knife like that. A nice sculpt on the handle with that gripping. Just looks really cool. It does hold in the boot there, nice and secure. So that's really, really nice. Then we also put him a little more standing a little better. We get these little like daggers too. There are two of them. They're small. And I don't know if there's somewhere to store them on him. I don't know if I'm missing something. I kind of tried looking if they were supposed to belong on his like chest right there. They do not fit in there unless I'm completely missing something. So if I am, let me know in the comments. But these are still really nice, cool, and definitely something Deadpool-esque to have those little types of daggers like that. So those are really nice polished plastic. So just a very cool arsenal of weapons that we get here. And what's really nice, we also get that collar right here. That I think it's like an explosive collar, a shock collar. I can't remember exactly, but this is really cool. We have something really nice accessory to have here. This just unpegs like that. There's a little peg on there, and you can actually just wrap this around his neck and then peg it back on like so, and then you have that look as well. So again, that's just a really cool addition to have something like that straight from the movie, and just really cool to recreate those types of scenes. Now, probably my favorite accessory is his little stuffed unicorn, and this is awesome, man. I love that they included this in here. Just the sculpting of that looks great. The nice golden hooves, the unicorn horn, the blue eyes, and the pink ears. I think that's really, really cool, and just a fun accessory. And I think more than likely, I'm definitely going to have him displayed with this, because that is just super Deadpool, and again, just a really fun addition to this whole thing. Now, what's really funny is that we actually get his high heels. This is super funny and super interesting that we even got these with this set. I just think that's really fun, and again, super Deadpool, and I love this a lot. So how this kind of works here, you're supposed to just unpeg the feet like this, but from what I noticed, at least on my particular figure, the ball peg stays in the boot when it's supposed to stay in the ankle right there. So what I've been having to do is get some like needle nose pliers, then pry the ball peg out of there, and then stick it back in the ankle. It's kind of a pain in the butt, so again, I'm not sure if that's just my particular figure, or maybe it's supposed to do that. I really don't know, but once you get them on there, they just work famously. I think they're super funny, and again, just a really cool piece, especially if you've seen like the Celine Dion video and whatnot with Deadpool. I think that's awesome. Just a really cool accessory for this guy that just, again, makes it really, really fun. Okay, so now I want to check out his articulation, because it actually is pretty decent. So the neck itself is actually on a ball joint, so that rolls around like so, does turn left and right, can look up about that far, not great, but not terrible. Look down about that much right there, pivot side to side a bit. Arms can go up, let's see, about that far without stressing the material so much. Down, up and out about that far. almost 90, pretty close to it. It's probably just hindered by the material right here. It does rotate at the bicep. There is a butterfly joint in there, so that's really, really nice. We got double jointed elbows, so that works out really good. Rotation at the wrist as well as a hinge at the wrist, so that works out pretty good. We do get a double ball peg in the midsection that goes up to the chest and to his crotch area, so that's a lot of good motion, and I love how smooth that is. That just works out very, very nice. It's not really hindered by the fabric or anything like that. Really nice. So pivot side to side, crunches forward about that far, back about that much, and does rotate pretty nicely. We got hip joints that kick up forward about that much, back not so much. It is hindered by his butt cheek right here. Can do the splits about that far, but I wouldn't trust him more than that, just in case you might tear the seam right here in this crotch area. Just rotate in that upper thigh. We got a double jointed knee that works really, really nice and comes pretty close to kicking his own butt, so that's actually really good. Does rotate at the this whole thing is a separate piece, but it does rotate at the ankle. Ankles go up and down, and a really good ankle rocker, so pretty good articulation. And overall, I just think this is a gorgeous figure. Super happy to have it in collection, and definitely one of my favorite Deadpool figures to get. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool figure, as well as a DCUC Batman figure. And for your Deadpool comparison, here he is standing next to the 12-inch Marvel Legends Deadpool. And just for fun, here he is standing next to a little Lego Bat Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Hot Toys Deadpool from Deadpool 2. Now overall, I just think this is one kick-ass action figure of the Merc with the mouth. I think Hot Toys has absolutely killed it with this piece, and maybe it's just me being a little biased, but I freaking love Deadpool, and this is definitely one of the best Deadpool figures that you can possibly own. The amount of detail that they captured is just perfect. His paint apps are very clean and very sharp. All of his accessories just feel like very high quality and very well done. And even his articulation is very good, and that's something that I really didn't expect. Overall, again, just a really badass piece that I think you should all own this if you're a giant Deadpool fan like me. So I give him a rating of 5 Bat Bombs out of 5. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.